All right, let's turn to our forecast now here at home. Obviously, things are kind of wild and crazy across the country with the East Coast getting slammed, Colorado dealing with other things, and we've had our fair share of snow, David.
Oh, yeah. Lots of counties got, particularly East King County, Kitsap County got lots of snow. Of course, now we got the melt coming. And look, we have more snow for some viewers right now. How about that, Lisa?
Exactly. So we had some lowland snow developing earlier this afternoon along with some hail. We saw some grapple for some of those, even some thunderstorms. So we had a mixed bag, even some sunshine that developed, which was nice. This was sent in by Dennis and just about, I'd say an hour ago in Frederickson. And we also saw some of that snow across parts of Graham. But you'll notice it is clearing in the area, now working its way eastward, but still not ruling out the possibility of seeing more of that developing later on tonight through tomorrow morning. As we take a look at the live Doppler, we are starting to see some of that snow work its way across the foothills, up into the Cascades, yes, but we're also seeing these isolated thunderstorms remaining off the coast. It's still not ruling out that isolated thunderstorm to continue across parts of the Olympic Peninsula. But overall, a lot of the precipitation slowly starting to weaken, but it will continue to be scattered and spotty at times later on tonight. In fact, across parts of the Southern Olympics, that's where we're getting most of that snow really starting to accumulate, areas like Quinault, just outside of Mason County as well. And speaking of that, over in the Hood Canal, we do have a winter weather advisory that officially goes into effect later on tonight, starting at 10 o'clock. This will continue until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Similar area across the foothills from Snohomish all the way into Pierce County, including King County. Accumulation here, 1 to 3 inches potentially possible. So we could potentially expect more delays tomorrow morning, and not even ruling out some snow flurries across parts of the lowlands there as well, from Kitsap over to Pierce and up into Snohomish County. So that's something we have to watch out for tomorrow. If I were you, set that alarm early just to give yourself a jump start, and definitely want to take it easy on that commute out tomorrow. Fast forwarding 6 o'clock tonight, you can see some of that clearing, and then we'll start to see more of those spotty showers, even some isolated snow flurries working their way through. And this is going to continue to be the case, kind of on and off throughout the evening. But like I said, when it comes to accumulation, it's going to be on the lower end, especially when it comes to parts of the lowlands. Not ruling out some of that sticking or hanging around slightly in the forecast, but as far as it being impactful, doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Definitely watching out for parts of the foothills and over into the Hood Canal once again. And those are the areas where we're going to want to be vigilant and just be on the lookout. Fast forwarding 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, does look like we start to clear out all of that action working its way eastward, right? And not even ruling out more of that sunshine to develop tomorrow afternoon. In fact, I think we'll see a little bit more of that happening. And then later on the evening, more of that rain, especially across the lowlands, arrives. And speaking of what we can expect overnight, talked about some spotty showers and the mix of that snow, right? Well, we also have a wind advisory. This goes into effect for parts of Whatcom County beginning at 1 a.m. and continues until 4 a.m. for winds out of the northeast around 25 to 35 miles an hour. Gusts are going to exceed 45 miles an hour, so please just take those precautions right now and make sure anything that could potentially blow away is definitely inside, or it's just definitely hunkered down, right? Tonight, temperatures are going to fall, mid-30s expected. Tomorrow, we'll peak at 41 degrees, so we are expecting more of that rain. However, not ruling out more of that rain snow mix happening early Wednesday morning and especially Thursday morning as we get ready for the breeze to roll through with temperatures in the upper 40s in the afternoon. And that is a look what we can expect.